Hi, I'm Emily.
Hi, I'm Alex.
And this is Girls Who Music.
Welcome back to Girls Who Music. We are in Tamaki Makaurau with the very talented Sam Cullen. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
How are you?
Good. I'm really good. I'm happy to be here.
That's
Nice.
good. I'm glad. We start every episode with a song of the week. It's basically a song that we have been enjoying, or you have been enjoying. So yeah, could you share with us a song of the week?
Absolutely. And I know straight away what mine is. It's Dancing 2 by Kelly Holiday. And the song's like having a moment, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, love.
But I rate this song so much. I heard it for the first time. You know, there's those few songs that you can think about that you've known for a while, or you can remember the first time you heard that song. I reckon that's going to be one of those for me.
Oh, I love that. That's so cool. And you recently opened for him too. So it's
I
like
did, yeah.
super
So
cool.
it was like and that song came out like in the first, like the couple of weeks leading up to that gig as well. And I was already a fan, but like I was like,
No,
damn.
I'm an even bigger fan.
Yeah. So it was cool.
Yeah,
That's
that must
so
have been
cool.
a pinch me moment.
It was, because like I'm of the age where like I grew up going to high school parties and hearing like Peking Duck songs. Like we grew up drinking to that song.
Yeah, we
Yes.
kind of did
Or
as
those
well.
songs, you know. Like, so I've always been a fan, but I think the stuff that he's doing now for a solo project is really, really cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's such a good song.
That is a
Great song of the week. Great song of the month. Great song of the
thanks.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your song of the week?
My song of the week is Control by Park Road. I've just been listening to them a lot lately, and it's just such a good song. I've literally just had it on repeat. It's just like really fun. Gives me like rom-com vibes. Like it's just like cute.
Yeah.
It's like a kind of like a love song, but like it's just a cool fun song. I love it. They're great.
Yeah.
Love them.
Park Road is great. I have been loving them recently.
So
They're
good.
So good.
They're doing some cool
Really,
stuff,
really
eh?
good.
Yeah.
Yes. What's your song of the week?
My song of the week is Get Some Sleep by Big Runga. Yeah.
I know.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
Yeah. I just like this week just been like going through like a throwback phase of her. And man, I mean, she's our childhood. And I just listening to that song, I was just like, wow, like take me back. And she's just so underrated. Forgot how fantastic.
She's so good.
is.
It's such a good song.
Awesome. Great songs of the week.
Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself in terms of like growing up and when you got started into music? Did you learn to play an instrument when you were younger and then move more into like being a vocalist?
Pretty much. Like I got a guitar for Christmas when I was like 7, and I'd had a primary school teacher that would like play music in class for us and stuff. And I also had a babysitter that did the same. So it was pretty like organic in that I didn't have parents that were musicians. I had a couple of relatives, but it was more just like this thing that kind of happened for me out of the blue. Supportive parents that loved music but weren't involved in it. And then Invercargill, where I grew up, probably small enough to like, I was like 14 and playing in the pub.
Nice.
And like regional New Zealand, you can kind of get away with that a
Yep.
bit more, you know. So I started kind of playing regular covers gigs when I was quite young in rugby clubs and pubs and stuff, and then just started writing songs kind of around the same time.
Yeah. Interesting. So you started songwriting when you were quite young, like early
Probably,
mid-teens?
probably 14, 15.
Yeah, wow.
And
Wow.
Yeah, but prior to that, it had just been like, or during this as well, it had just strictly been like 3 or 4 hour covers gigs. And I was like, well, you know, I'm sick of playing other people's songs. Maybe I should
Yeah, right, Ron.
write my own.
Yeah, valid. Nice. That's so cool. Wow. So you've been songwriting for quite a long time then?
Yeah, I guess so. And it's like, it goes in fits and starts for me, like, and it always has. I've never been able to just like turn the tap on. It kind of depends on the moment and the time, but I love the art of it, and I love the feeling that you get from
Is
it.
it quite cathartic, songwriting?
Yeah, I guess so. And like every one will tell you the same thing. It's like it is a release for whatever that's going on at that time. Sometimes it's not cathartic though, because sometimes you sit down and you're like, cool, I'm gonna be cathartic, and then you're not, and then it's
Like,
the
'cause
most
you're
fun
like-
cathartic thing in the world.
Because you're like, oh, right, I'm right back in that play.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, now I have another problem. I didn't actually manage to write the song.
Yeah, it just adds to it.
it.
Yeah. So do you have like any particular, like, do you usually kind of like source your inspiration, or you just find like the inspiration for your lyric writing just like comes naturally?
It kind of comes, like, I always feel like if I force it too much, it never happens. And that's probably quite common. All the good ones, all the really good ones the songs that I have out and that I like, I can't actually really even remember writing them, kind of. It's just,
Just
from
flows.
somewhere, right? Like, I don't know.
So when did you move to Auckland from Invercargill?
I studied in Wellington for 3 years after school and then moved to Auckland in 2022. So yeah, kind of worked my way up.
What did you
Nice.
study?
I studied jazz at Vic.
That's so interesting. Wow. You didn't want to stay in Wellington?
Not really. Like, I liked Wellington and I loved studying there, and I like met my partner there, and I met like my best mates there and things like that. But it kind of felt like a natural progression to move up here. I had like quite a few mates already up here and some, you know, people in the industry that I wanted to get myself in front of and things like that. And I love it up here. Like, I really
nice.
do think it's a cool city to live in. Yeah.
Yeah, Auckland is great. Was there, like, obviously, you know, you got your guitar and then you like went to like uni for jazz and then you're up here. Was there a defining moment where you were just like, yes, like this is what I'm going to pursue? Or did it, I mean, it sounds to me like it came pretty naturally.
Yeah.
Like there was just no question about it. You were just like, yeah, I'm just doing this.
Nah, I never really questioned it, and probably, I don't know, that moment might have been like a combination of a few things, but I think probably even when I was real young, like the first gigs that I played, it was like, I want to do this and I don't really want to do anything else, you know? I've never been that good at anything else. So.
You're like, oh yeah, I'm good at this. I'll stick with it.
Yeah. So I don't know, maybe a collection of moments. Probably like one of the I think the very first time I ever played in public, I must have been 11, and it was like in a packed rugby club. I got up in between this other musician that had his break, and my dad's mates were like, oh, Sammy will get up and fill in for you while you got a break. And I got up and I'd sung Billy Joel's Piano Man on guitar, like as this little 11-year-old.
That's so sweet.
And I came off stage, and in the meantime, a couple of the guys from the rugby club had gone around with like an empty jug of beer to everybody and just been like, righto, young fella's playing, money, coins, like whatever. Like, get this jug put in front of me. It's got like $50 cash in it. And I was like, I could do this.
Yes. That's so cool. Wow, how fun.
So that was a good one. That's probably one of the first moments.
That would have been like a crazy moment for an 11-year-old.
Yeah, it's like $50 as well. So.
Yeah.
I'm rich. Oh my gosh.
And all these people being like, yeah, you know, like putting money in, like,
100%.
oh my God. You're like, I've made it.
Totally.
You're only 11.
I can pack it up now.
So through, I guess, your kind of journey of becoming a musician, from moving, you know, out of home, going to study in Wellington and then up to Auckland, have you had any moments of, I guess, self-doubt, or moments where you thought, oh, I don't know if this is actually my path? And how did you get through that?
1,000%, like all the time, you know. And I think like it's super common, and the rhetoric around mental health in the music industry is getting better, but it's definitely something that everyone struggles with. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
But I think I've always had really supportive friends, whether they be musicians or not. The ones that are musicians, I generally work pretty closely with all the time anyway on my own stuff. So it's like, if I ever needed to talk to someone about it, or wasn't really feeling like it was the right path or whatever, like I know that there would always be someone whose opinion that I trust that would kind of turn me back around. But yeah, it happens all the time. Throughout uni, when I was studying jazz, like I wanted to do the jazz degree because it was going to give me some good like theory knowledge and ability to communicate music and learn my instrument more. But it was like 3 years of doing jazz was pretty draining, and I don't really even want to play jazz music again. But so there was a couple of periods there where it was definitely like, I've made the wrong decision here. Don't know what I'm doing. I'm at university and I kind of enjoying it, but I feel like I was doing the wrong degree. But got through it, and I'm happy that I did. So yeah, mates, family, everything helped. You know.
Yeah, that's so lovely. I feel like that's true for a lot of people, just leaning on your friends and your family when you're going through a period of being like, is this right for me? I don't know what I'm doing, or something doesn't go as you'd hoped. Yeah, it's good to have those people around you.
Totally.
Yeah, it's essential, I feel like.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, so interesting that you said about the kind of mental health, I guess, like space being in New Zealand music is changing. Have you connected with different musicians in Auckland here since you moved here to like talk to them about their experiences compared to your experiences? Like, do you have people within that space that you, I guess, are more drawn towards?
Yep.
In a way?
Yeah, totally. Like a lot of my closest friends are musicians, and like I'm kind of thinking about all the closest ones now all do completely different things within the industry as well. So like it is handy because it's like everyone, so like some I've got similarities with in terms of style and position, kind of where we are and what we're trying to build up to and with releases and things like that. But others are like DJs who DJ around the world and stuff like that. So it's awesome to get like really different perspectives and kind of outside looks from people that might not necessarily be doing exactly what I'm doing, but are also within the same realm of crazy music life, you know.
Just people who kind of get it.
100%, yeah. So yeah, close friends and community up here, which I'm grateful for.
Yeah, that's lovely.
I just have a quick question. What instruments can you play? What are all of the instruments?
Pretty much just guitar.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Yeah, cool.
Like I can get around enough, like synths and whatever, keyboard, whatever you want to call it, to like produce stuff. But there's no way I'd play anything else live.
I was just interested because if you study jazz, I mean, I don't know what it's like studying jazz, but I was like, do you like...
No, you're totally right though. They do kind of like throw you into other instruments
Okay.
to get like a bit of a
Understanding.
well-rounded knowledge.
Yeah.
They made us do drums for a bit. I was like, that's hard.
Really?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to learn the drums. I think
could
they'd be
so
really...
see you do
yeah, I
it.
could see... I actually should.
Definitely
yeah,
do
it'd
it.
be so fun.
There's something about it that looks quite. You're like, oh yeah, I've got 2 arms and 2 legs. I could do that, but absolutely not, man. It's
the coordination, eh?
The coordination and the timing of it all would be really difficult. And you're like, I don't really want to do this, but I got to do it. So
Totally, yeah. And the ones that can sing and play drums, like,
They make it look so easy.
I know, it's crazy.
There's some very talented people out there.
100%.
Your latest single, Home to You, with Brody Lee,
Yep.
has just come out. Could you talk to us about how that collaboration came to life?
I'd known Brody for a long time, but the last time that I'd seen her was at a gig in like 2019 or something, like 2020, something ages ago. Kind of like always knew of each other, but she was just like she'd just randomly put up an Instagram story like, keen to write more with whoever. And I was like, sweet, like let's get together and do it. So my mate Chris has a tiny little studio apartment in central Auckland, and we're just like, we'll get up there and see what happens. Wrote it in like an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, took us like completely blindsided, both of us, and I don't even know how it happened or what. It's like,
You like literally wrote it within a day?
yep,
Within an hour?
yep.
What the hell?
That's
Yeah.
whiplash.
No,
That's
it was
crazy.
ridiculous.
Wow.
And we were both like, okay, sick. We've definitely got one.
We've definitely got it in the bag.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, doesn't happen like that ever, but this one was mean. And then I just worked on it for the next couple of months, producing it and recording stuff that we needed to record for it. And my friend Chris was talking about mixed my whole upcoming album for me, so we completed all of those at the same time. And that was basically it. No, there wasn't really too much else. This, by the way, though, was like a year ago, so it has taken a bit of time to like finish it and figure out what we want it to look like.
Damn, that's so crazy you did that in an hour and then...
It takes a year.
Yeah. It's so
Wow.
interesting.
Is
So
it
ridiculous, eh?
like trying to find time outside of everyday life to finish it off, or just more like, when do I want this to come out alongside your album? Like
Yeah.
things like that.
Definitely the latter. It's a strong one from the album, so I wanted it to be a single, but it definitely made sense to be a little bit further down the line, just as it being like a collaboration and like the two of us. So when it did come to figure out the album rollout, it made sense for it to be here.
And so you did basically all the producing for it.
Yep. Yeah, and co-produced with Chris Scott, who mixed the album. So it's basically me and Chris doing it all. We're
That's
just
nice.
best mates. Which is
Oh,
cool.
that's really cool.
Yeah.
That must be so fun being able to make music together.
It is, and it takes the pressure off majorly. Like we don't go into like a big flash studio.
Yeah, you're just like hanging out and just making music together and just seeing what happens.
Which is really nice.
Yeah.
Super grateful
That's
for it.
nice.
Yeah. That takes the pressure off, I feel
Totally.
like too.
Yeah. I reckon if I walked into a big studio and it was costing like $1,000 an hour, I'd just lose my mind.
Yeah, that's so fair.
That's so full on the way. Yeah, it's a lot of money, isn't it, to make music, to produce music. It
Yep.
costs a lot.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know how
It's a
people
bit freaky.
afford it.
Well, I guess all musicians work, right? Do you have a job
Yeah.
outside of it?
I teach guitar probably like 20 to 30 hours a week, which gives me time to do my own stuff during the week.
That's a big juggle.
Yeah, it is. The teaching hours is like 2 till 8 or 9 though, so I've always
a whole
got the
day.
days.
And nice to still do something within music.
Yeah, it is. Definitely don't want to be a teacher forever, but it's alright.
I could probably also say the same about myself if I was a teacher.
I take my hat off to teachers, man. Like, it's draining.
Yeah, it's tough work.
And it's like, I'm just doing it within like the one space, like dealing with high school kids. Man, God bless them.
They are
God
angels.
bless
Yeah.
teachers.
Period.
So let's talk about your album. It's coming out
Yeah,
very,
cool.
very soon
Yes.
in November.
Yep, November the 7th.
Yeah, so your latest single you started a year ago. That sounds terrible, but I guess
yeah.
How long has it kind of taken you to get to the point of release for this album, and what was the process?
Kind of weird. Like I definitely didn't sit down and be like, I'm gonna write an album, and it's gonna take like 3 months, and then we're gonna start rolling it out. Like some of the songs, I think the oldest song I wrote in first year of uni, so like 2019.
Wow.
So less of like a moment in time, but more of like a debut album that is 5 or 6 years of my favourite tunes I've written.
So it's kind of like a bit of a lifespan
Kind of
of
but
your work.
it's all like, I feel like all the themes and all the songs have all come from the same place. Like it's about, the whole album's about like coming of age and like entering adulthood and figuring it, all that sort of stuff out. And it kind of is trailing all over that period of my life. So yeah, I'm proud of it and I'm happy with it. But some of the songs are old, man.
Is it interesting kind of then re-listening to them? Like, have you been listening to the album as you've been like getting closer to it releasing, like reaffirming your decisions of like placing this song in this order, and then, you know, like how does it feel now after writing them so long ago and then coming back and being like, oh, this is going to go out into the world?
Yeah, it's kind of a relief, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like a couple of them in particular, like I always knew were really, really good, but probably did make more of a sense on a body of work. But it's always like that thing of like, I've got these ones that I want to release that are like burning a hole in my pocket. It's just like, I want to get it out,
Yeah, you're like, may this like be rid of me, you know?
Release it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a couple of those. So it's quite relieving.
That's cool. We're really excited for it to be out.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Very, very excited.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
How many songs are on the album?
Yeah.
10.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's
Nice.
nice rounded number.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's a good number for albums, eh? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like 10's just the perfect album number.
Yeah,
And if I'm
great.
listening to an album, it's like, it's more than like 15. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, 10's nice. How long in duration would you say? Like 40 minutes?
Yeah, what would it be? 40 or 50?
Do you ever take a break with music? Or do you have any like hobbies or anything that help you recharge? Or yeah, I mean, you talked about your family and your friends. Do you kind of just like, do they recharge you and help you?
Yeah, kind of.
your
I'm
music?
I'm pretty bad, eh? Like I don't really have any other hobbies. To be perfectly honest, I actually find it really hard to switch off, which I don't know if is a very good thing. But I kind of, maybe it's because I'm quite busy with it like right now and I'm kind of deep in album and tour mode, but I do really find it hard to not think about it all the time.
Yeah, I'd say that's really normal. Like, it is quite consuming.
It
you know,
is.
for you, and like
Yeah.
to just be like, oh, I'm not going to think about it. It's impossible.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, you know, every other sort of like independent artist as well will probably tell you the same thing.
Yeah. And it's like your livelihood, like you've created, like this is your creation, like,
Yeah.
you know, so I feel like, I mean, even like with this podcast, I feel like we're constantly, do we switch off? I feel
Never.
like we don't really
No, like I go
switch off.
no, never. I'm always thinking about it because
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
And I
exactly.
feel like that's probably the same for you because you're like, this is my, it's your passion and your as well as
Yeah.
it being your job. So like
Yeah.
to like try and tell your brain to switch off,
Yeah.
and then also or to find another hobby, but it's not really like a hobby. It's your
Yeah.
job
Yeah.
as well.
But as you say, like at the same time, like I love going out with my mates, and I grew up in like a sports town, so like I watch a lot of sports and go.
Oh,
I
there you
like
go.
I like going to rugby games and stuff like that, you know,
That's-
like, yeah, but like yeah.
Do you mean you don't like play tennis or something?
No, like I don't play sport. Like
Yeah.
I will watch it, but
Yeah.
definitely from the sideline.
Yeah.
Do you travel back home much to Invercargill?
I do for mainly now for like gigs and anything else like that pops up. My parents live in Arrowtown now, so I don't really get to Invercargill itself more than, or as much as I used to. In saying that, we're going down in November for a headline show and we'll spend a couple of days down there.
Yeah,
And it's always the same. Like my best friends from school pretty much all still live down there, and it's like you get back there and it's like you go to the same pub and hang out as you did like 7 years ago.
They're so
It's
cool.
exactly the same. Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's
And everybody, like we
nice.
all know each other's mums and dads. And,
Yeah.
You know, like,
Everyone's family. It's like really comforting.
Yeah.
totally.
So are you an only child?
No, I've got one brother. He's 2 years older than me. He lives in London at the moment.
Oh, okay. Yep. Nice.
And funnily enough, like as I said, we don't have musical parents, but Liam's a DJ and a house music producer.
Wow, that's really interesting. You're both
yeah.
musicians.
I know, yeah, weird. Which
Wow.
again, that's a nice thing because it's like my brother is the closest person to me that I've ever had in my life, and we can kind of like both talk about the same issues and things like that now, which is
That's
cool.
really sweet. Yeah, wow. What an interesting relationship to kind of develop into as you guys get older.
Totally,
you know?
yeah.
Have you guys always been close?
Yeah, probably a period there where like we're both like
Yeah.
teenagers and
Yeah.
wanted to beat each other up a wee bit, but
That's
no, we're pretty close now. He's yeah.
Oh, that's really
nice.
sweet. What has been an unforgettable moment for you so far in regards to your music journey?
Being your 11-year-old self on the
That's one of them.
stage.
Yeah, opening for Kelly Holiday.
That's
Oh,
also one of
yeah.
them. That one was really special though because it was my birthday as well.
Yes,
Yes.
I've seen you
And,
post about that.
So that was cool. And we had a really good night afterwards. Probably the another recent one is last year we did R&B for 3 nights in a row on the garden stage, which was really cool. But on the second night, obviously the weather in R&B last year was
that's right.
atrocious, and it was a bit of a nightmare. But on the second night we kind of like finished our set and we came off stage, and the band that were meant to play after us weren't there. They couldn't land at the airport because
It was so bad. The weather was terrible.
Yeah. So the crew from R&B kind of meet us as we're like just walking off, and they were like, "They're not here. Can you get up and like do a second set?"
Wow.
And we were like, we had the material because we had 3 sets anyway. So we were like, yeah, like let's do it.
go.
So by the end of that second set, we'd played for like hour and 45 on the garden stage, which was the only stage that had cover.
Wow.
So it was like fucking heaving by the end of it.
Yeah, I bet.
And that was real cool. That was a
That's
cool
so
moment.
fun.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Do you get nervous performing?
Yeah, depending on the gig.
Yeah.
I think there's always something there. Like
Yeah.
There's always a little bit.
After R&B, we were like, oh, I can do that any day now.
Nah, like, I don't know. Like, the ones like that you get nervous for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember being, the very first time I played R&B in 2020, I remember being cripplingly nervous. Like, I can't remember sort of the hour leading up to it.
Yeah, I mean, that must be such a special feeling performing at New Zealand's biggest festival.
It is. It's such
Like-
a privilege. Yeah.
That is nuts.
Yeah. I don't know why or how, but it's a blessing to be able to be there and to have the offers like that come through, you know.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's really amazing. And you've done it twice.
Yes.
That's
yeah, we
pretty
have.
incredible in your music career.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
congrats.
super grateful. Thank you.
Yeah, you should be proud of yourself.
It's a great festival. They do really well.
Are you going there this year?
Yep.
Oop.
I love that festival.
The lineup this year is
Unreal.
It's so
So
unreal.
good.
We often talk about how
good the lineups are for
Yeah.
upcoming festivals in New Zealand.
they're
Where-
really they're turning it up a notch for sure. Like,
Guitars are coming back.
Oh,
Yes.
Let's go.
I know,
God.
I'm so here for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got your tour coming up.
Yep.
Can you tell us a little bit about that? The
Yeah.
dates, when, where
where we can see you, where
the
we can
people
find
can
you.
see you.
Yeah, totally. We're doing Arrowtown and Invercargill for the first leg late November. We're back up north in December. We've got Auckland and Mount Maunganui. Auckland one's going to be a little bit different and weird. We're doing like 3 gigs in one night. All free, all different shows, and it's going to be a bit of a bloodbath, but I'm really keen to see how it goes.
Yeah. So where are the three?
So we're starting at Bodega on Ponsonby Road, just chill acoustic set, and then Open Late, which is on the corner of Ponsonby Road and K Road, and we're just doing pub covers there for like an hour and a half, and then we're going down to Poynton Studios, which is just through St Kevin's Arcade for like a full band set.
Damn, you guys just going to be travelling down.
Yeah, it'd
Yeah.
be cool. Like it'd be, I'm expecting us to be walking down K Road with a drum kit.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
well,
love that.
We got tickets, eh?
It's
I got
free,
tickets.
but we signed up. We
we
RSVP'd.
RSVP'd.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
so we'll be
Thank you.
there.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
definitely be
Appreciate
there.
it.
We'll be walking down with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Let us
like it's gonna be fun, and just hopefully the weather plays ball.
Fingers crossed. If not, tell everyone to bring their brollies.
So you said that you're playing covers. I'm like obsessed with your cover, Burning the House Down. Yeah. Are you going to be playing that song?
Hell yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah. We started playing that like 2 years ago, and
So good.
it's really hard not to play it.
Yeah, I so bet. Do you ask for it?
Yeah, we do a wee bit.
Yeah.
We started recently playing Dog Days Are Over by Florence and the Machine as well.
Whoa.
And like that's another one that it's kind of like that really perfect in between song where it's not like old as, but everybody knows it.
Everybody knows it, and it's such a feel-good, fun song.
It is, man.
Yes,
Yay,
okay, I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's such a good song.
And people can find those tour dates on your website.
Yeah, on website samcullenmusic.co.nz, on Instagram. What are we doing in January? Christchurch.
Amazing.
Yep. And then hopefully maybe a couple more that might pop up over summer.
Very cool.
Yeah. I just have one more question.
Go for it.
Are you related to Edward Cullen?
That's real. Do you know what? This is real. It's really funny you say this for 2 reasons. Because I used to get called that at school a little bit because I could run quite fast.
Oh my God, stop.
And I'm also like pretty pale in complexion. But we played a headline at the Tuning Fork earlier in the year, and someone came to the front of stage and had reprinted the poster of the gig with Edward Cullen in the middle of it, and it said Edward Cullen and his band.
I love that.
And it was like literally like they'd taken them a
Photoshop.
long time.
Yeah.
Like, it's on my fridge.
Oh my God, I love that. That's amazing. Can you send us a photo when you get home, please?
Yeah, I will.
So iconic.
The poster on the fridge is a really hard one to explain because like I had my dad up recently, and was it my dad or my flatmate's dad? Now I'm thinking about it, it was actually my flatmate Emma's dad, and he'd come around after the All Black and we'd had a few drinks and stuff, and he saw the poster on the fridge and he was like, "Is he actually coming?" like because it had like a date on it and stuff. And,
Stop.
and it didn't say
thought
like
it was
this year.
real.
And he's like, oh, is he actually coming? And real hard to explain like why it's there, what it is. No, he's not. But this is what happened.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Well, we've really loved chatting to you
It was fun.
today,
Yeah.
and we're really excited for your album to come out.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Can you say the album name?
It's just self-titled.
Oh, amazing.
Sam Cullen, yeah.
Amazing. Super excited to see your tour and how it all unfolds. And we'll definitely be there for your three gigs in one night.
We'll
Big
be
shift.
there with bells on.
We will be. Front row with our brollies if it rains.
That's right.
Yeah.
Excited. That'd be cool.
Thanks so much for taking the time
No
out of
worries.
your
Thank you guys.
busy schedule.
It's such a good time.
We have. And we'll pop all of Sam's links down below for anyone who wants to RSVP or buy tickets to his upcoming tour and check out his album when it's out as well. Thanks so
Thank you.
much. Thanks for listening.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.